It was January 26, 2011. Philadelphia. A young woman named Ellen Greenberg, just 27 years old, returned early from work. A snowstorm had swept the city, and schools were dismissed early. Ellen was a beloved teacher. She texted her mom that she was making fruit salad. Everything seemed normal, but within just 30 minutes, Ellen was found dead in her apartment. 20 stab wounds, a knife still embedded in her chest. And here's the twist. The door was locked from the inside. No sign of forced entry. Her fiancé said he broke the door down and found her on the floor. Police showed up. They surveyed the scene. And then something truly insane happened. They ruled it a suicide. Yes, a suicide. Despite stab wounds to her back, her neck, even her skull. Despite bruises and a broken vertebra. Despite the fact that no one has ever committed suicide like this before. Her parents were in shock. Ellen was engaged to be married. She had no history of self-harm. She was planning her wedding, and her last text was, "I'm making fruit salad." But the nightmare was just beginning. Her parents hired private investigators, pathologists, forensics experts, and one by one, they all said the same thing. This was no suicide. The wounds weren't consistent. There was no blood in strange places where it should have been. Her body had signs of hesitation, yes, but also of defense, like she fought back. And the kicker, the medical examiner originally listed the cause of death as homicide, but changed it after pressure from the police. Why? Who wanted this case closed so badly? And why did they stop asking questions? Let's rewind a bit. Ellen's fiancé, Sam Goldberg, was the last person to see her alive. He claimed he left to go to the gym. When he came back, the door was locked. So he kicked it in and found her lying in the kitchen covered in blood. But here's what's suspicious. He texted her over 20 times in just 30 minutes. Some of the messages were angry, like, "Hello, you better have an excuse. Answer me." And yet, investigators cleared him within hours. No interrogation, no polygraph, no follow-up. Why? The case has been closed now for over a decade. But Ellen's parents haven't stopped. They've spent hundreds of thousands fighting for answers, filing lawsuits, pushing for the cause of death to be changed back to what it clearly was, homicide. And guess what? In 2023, the case was finally reopened by the Pennsylvania Attorney General. New eyes, new forensic reviews, new hope, because someone stabbed that woman 20 times and got away with it. But here's what really chills you to the bone. If Ellen's case hadn't made headlines, if her parents hadn't fought tooth and nail, we might have never known. Her death would have been buried under the words, "Case closed, suicide, no foul play." And whoever did it would still be walking free. Maybe they still are.